Hi children, do you remember yesterday we learnt about the Azoic era? Okay, let's do a quick recap. A recap to see what we remember about the Azoic era. Remember, long time ago there was a Big Bang, and from the Big Bang came out lots of rocks and dust and planet Earth, which was just a spinning ball of fire. That's right. And it had lots of volcanoes, bolts of lightning, and it was very hot. Then, when it started to rain for millions of years, we had our oceans. That's right. And the crust cooled down and made the earth ready for life. So this whole period when there was no life is called the Azoic era. So how did life start on Earth? What was the first life? After the Azoic era, we had the Proterozoic era. Can you say that? Proterozoic era. And it was during this era where the first plants began to grow in the sea and even the first animals. They were so small that you could barely see them. Do you want to know more about this? This was how our Earth looked. These were the first continents. And these are blue-green algae or bacteria, the first form of life in water. It was these blue-green algae that purified the air, and then there were no more poisonous gases. It was these small one-celled organisms that later divided and evolved into the first plants and animals. And then we had sponges, jellyfish, and corals. Do you want to review and see what were all the forms of life in the Proterozoic era? Right. The ocean was full of cyanobacteria or blue-green algae, the first forms of life that cleared up the air. Stromatolite. Let's say it together. Stromatolite. Yes, these look like rocks and they were formed by layers of the cyanobacteria sticking to the mud. So, stromatolite. In the Proterozoic era, the sea also had a lot of sponges and corals. What else was there in the Proterozoic era? Let's see if you remember. Yes, there were a lot of jellyfish in the oceans and very old plants that we do not see today, like the one you can see on this picture. Okay, are we ready to build our own timeline now? You remember you have this? Let's take it out and let's draw what we remember from the Proterozoic era. Can you say it with me? Proterozoic era. Have fun, children, and build your timeline. See you again tomorrow. We will continue the story of our planet Earth and let's see what animals and plants came next. Bye, children. See you tomorrow.